Hello and welcome, this is Marat28 welcoming you to episode 2 of the Derpy Tower, also known as my playthrough of the SHADOWCRAFT pack. Today is working on making the derpy a little bit less derpy. We're going to be getting rid of this ladder because it's nice and all and it works. It's giving me a leg up and everything. It just really doesn't fit with what I want to do here, so we're going to be tearing it out. We're going to be putting in a new system of ascent, and this pillar was actually a mistake, but I kind of like the support going to the center, so I think I might go ahead and make some kind of like pillar in here to divide this into like a toroid shape. And we'll see about getting a fourth floor put in here. Maybe like break a window in there somehow. But first things first, this wall has to come out, and while I am sure you would all enjoy watching me bash a wall down, I'm actually going to go ahead and do that real quick off camera, and I'll be right back. Well, that went a little quicker than I thought. This is literally 2 seconds later. I forgot about my excavation spell I've been using, and since it takes away 5 blocks at a time, and this section of the wall that I needed to tear out just happened to be 5 blocks, that was really easy. Anyway, so what we'll be doing for the method to traverse up and down is we're actually going to be using the Slipstream Generator from Ars Magica 2. I have one made up, and I also have the materials to make a second light nexus. So this nexus will be to solely power the Slipstream Generator, and we also have a mono battery here so that it's not going to, this shouldn't run out of power anyway, it doesn't take that much, but on the off chance we get any surplus or if I'm doing stuff at night, we'll like to have a reserve instead of it just running out. When we go ahead and do this, I'm not actually going to just, put like a little one hole and just go straight up it. I don't like the idea of that. So what we're doing is we're taking the tower here, it's already cylindrical, and we're going to put a little smaller nub of a half cylinder on it, and we'll use that for the actual travel shaft. Yeah, I could think of a better term, I'm sorry. But what I do need to do for right now is I need to actually give myself a little bit of a level working area. So the question is, when I do the circle, the half circle, I need to make sure that the wall right here, I want this to be the halfway point, right? If I look at the general shape of this one, it's probably going to be something like, don't fail me now, wood. I have not said that often, actually. Alright. So it's got 2, 1. See, it comes to a point too quickly, so I think I might need to just like bust it out a little bit. We're ignoring that. I don't think there's really much of a way to make this too terribly precise, considering it is a circle of... It's only got a diameter of 5, so it's going to be kind of eh. Are you not there? Oh no, it's upstairs. Alright. So I tell you what, we'll just go ahead and go with this. It's not exactly what I wanted, but it should work. The only thing that we're going to run into is if we go this way... Oh. You know what? No, that's not terrible at all. I'll go ahead and I'll put the actual generator right here, and then I can make like a little platform sticking out so that you can get onto it. No, it's not bad. And what I was thinking of doing is, when I was doing this, I wanted to run a line of this connected texture glass up, right? So that you can at least see what's going on or get like a little bit of the outside view. Let's see if we can make this. Alright. Later on, when I actually get a little bit more glass, I want to put a little bit more in, but for now this will do. And I also need to hide the... probably replace some of this with another material, actually. I do have a lot of black up there. I don't think I want to use it down here quite yet. I could use it on the floor, though. Alright, now anyway, before I get carried away, let's go ahead and put this to the single block. Alright, so we broke that. That's good. Alright, so what I'm doing right now, I need to actually set up a nexus specifically to power the Slipstream Generator, because I don't want to use the one I'm using for the kale factor and stuff. One of these is going to take an area of 5 by 5 by 3. So, I mean, it's not a big space, but it's enough that I need to make sure that I actually have the room. And I also need to make sure that it's not going to accidentally get flooded and destroy itself. That's always good. Because right now I'm in the danger area of running into water. Let's see. I could build into the side of the building a little bit. See, this is the only thing. It's going to block this, but I was originally planning for this to be a little bit hidden anyway, so I guess that does work. Alright. Why is that off? That's why it's off. Alright. I'm not too terribly sure on the range that this thing has, but we're going to be finding out. When I place it in the wrong spot. There we go. No! God. I always get stuck in the hole. Let's just get rid of you, water. We don't like your kind here. Oh, not smart, not smart, not smart. That was less smart. Okay. So block of quartz, 3 spaces, good. Then I need another 3 spaces, which means it's going to be coming over here to the, well, you know what, I'll tell you what, I'll go ahead and I'll use the, abyssal for this. So that is one more. That is right on it. I probably should have set it over 1. So we're going to go ahead and leave that there. Alright, so 1, 2, gold. 1, 2, gold. Luckily, with the way these things work, I can actually have this wall left here. It's not going to make a bit of a difference. So then you go 3, which put it right there. And then gold. Bam, bam, and gold. Alright, now if I were to go ahead and get this white chalk, this thing should immediately start spinning up. Yeah, so we're good. It might even reach through the floor to start triggering the powering something up there, but we don't want it to do that right now. We want it to actually go to the mono battery, which I have so conveniently forgot to get the freaking crystal wrench for. That's lovely. Alright, so now that I actually have a crystal wrench, we're just going to go ahead and pair it to the battery, which should now be, yes, it's going. And I believe I need to actually apply a redstone signal for that to actually charge. I do have the materials I need for that, though. Well, at least I have the stuff to make the stuff I need. And let's get us some regular cobblestone. And why not? I don't need 4, we'll make 4 of them. For the sake of simplicity, I'm fighting the urge to make this all... I lost the urge. Alright. It really wouldn't make a bit of difference if I fill this in or not. I just think it looks a little bit better. Yeah. So if we go ahead and we hit that, it should start charging, right? Excellent. Alright, now the next thing to do is to take the Slipstream Generator. We're going to put it right in that hole there. So we'll be able to look through here a little bit to see this stuff. But we want to take the wrench and pair the battery to the generator. Alright. So there should be, yeah, because it's going straight to the, that's great. Alright, so I tell you what, let's go ahead and go upstairs real quick and make sure this thing is getting juice. Alright, so now what should happen is as soon as I get onto this generator, I get these like little zephyr effects, and if we look up, we should go up. Excellent. Now, right now this is working okay. I mean, I look down, I go down, I look up, I go up. You'll get a few seconds of hang time when you're doing this, so if I were to go forward right now, I might get maybe 1 or 2 blocks. However, it's not enough. I need to actually create a little landing. And what I'm thinking of doing for that is I have the marble pavers right here. So rather than go for like a full block, let's go ahead and just float up here. Oh, I really do like this thing. This is awesome. Okay, so we're just floating. Now, normally if you look up or down, you'll go up or down, but if you hold shift, you'll stay in position, so that's a little helpful thing. So we have that. Now, from this position, we have a row, and then the curve starts. I want the completeness of the curve to be free space. So for here, though, I want to see how this looks. Oh, poo. Okay, we'll break that. I might be better off just with a regular solid block. Oop, I didn't want to do that. Alright. So we go back up. That's, you know, I might just leave it like that. No, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I was thinking that I want to have something to like indicate which floor is which on here, but I really can't think of anything to put in a little small space like this. I mean, it's just a 2 by 5 thing. And I honestly can't think of anything that would be too terribly descriptive to convey that, hey, this is blood magic, or hey, this is vanilla Minecraft. Oh, let's go ahead and break this real quick so that we can actually get in. There we go. Oh yeah, and let's not fall down the hole there. That'd be superb. Alright, so I mean, this is okay. I still need to go ahead and finish up the tower. Well, not the tower. I need to finish up the elevator shaft. But I mean, right now, this is a really good basis of transportation. And let's check out how that mono battery is doing. It was at whoop. Let's see, what was it at? It was at 0.16 last we checked, right? So it's completely drained. So as soon as this thing is filling, it's going to the Slipstream Generator. Alright, so this may or may not be helpful. If it's not, we'll look into upgrading the gold. We may need to do that anyway. I do not have enough diamonds yet, and I do have some moonstone, but I'm thinking I'd be better off using that to make a one of the sigils that attracts the meteors, so that I can get even more of it that way. If I want to do that, though, I need to go hunting for some of the roots you find in the caves. I think they're in the caves. Alright, so we have a shaft. Excuse me. Alright, so we have a fully functioning elevator shaft here. I did end up using the abyssal block. This is the second time this happened. This is marble paver from Artifice. It's a connected texture. I kind of like the way it looks, though sometimes it can do some derpy stuff. On the whole, it's pretty good, though. And we have the Slipstream Generator here in the center, of course. Oh, what did I just do? Oh, I guess I was just close to it. Alright, so it's working as you would expect. I have this streak of thickened glass here. I would like to make this the entire wall out of the thickened glass, but I only have enough to make this. For every block of thickened glass, it actually takes about, let's see, 2 glass and 2 sand, so 4 sand per block of thickened glass, which is not really an issue since, sand is free. I just, however, don't have my cobble gen set up at the moment, nor do I have the grinder set up to process it. Anyway, this is actually working really nice. The only thing that's kind of hairy is that when you come down here, it takes a second for the generator to catch you, but I really don't think I'm falling from enough of a height that it's going to be an issue. Because by the time I get here, I'm already caught. And it's just really easy to go up or down, and it's a whole lot quicker than those ladders were, so I'm quite a fan of this. And with enough practice, I have no doubt that it'll... Oh! With enough practice, I think I'll be able to master this thing. I'm not sure if it would be good to have, like, say, 3 of these, but I think that would be overkill. I mean, really, I can just do the one. I mean, if I had something, say, pushing me in a spot, that would probably be better, but I don't want to get this too crowded. I kind of like it open a little bit, even if it is a gigantic rectangle. There we go. The next thing on my agenda, though, is I need to actually go ahead and finish this room off a little bit. And in the process of doing that, I also need to go on the hunt for some leather for books and stuff. And since I'm going to need quite a few, I'm going to need enough to get an enchantment table set up correctly. I don't have nearly enough of that at the moment, and the only thing for leather on my current island continent is horses, and it's not a great return. So I'm thinking I might actually go brave one of the dungeons around here and see if I can find any bookshelves or books and stuff to use. Because I don't believe I have any in here. I had quite a few books. I had more than that. But I lost them due to a minor bug. And since I don't remember how many I had exactly, I'm not going to spawn any in. Alright, so I will join back up once we have all the stuff ready to go into that vanilla Minecraft magic room, and I will see you then. So, in a twist of good news, I believe I have everything that I need to go ahead and get this last floor decorated up a little bit. If we get up here, you notice that, oh, I still got to get used to that. I've gone ahead and I put a roof in here, so we can't actually see the chamber beneath the top of the tower, but that's something we'll be worrying about later. Primarily what I want to have in here is I want to go ahead and lay down some an area for enchanting, and as much as I want to just like put it in the corner here and be done with it, I kind of want to have this set up in such a way that I can still see outside. I believe though that like right here is going to be the max that I can take away without, yeah. I guess we'll go with the T, that should be fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put the books down like here. Here, bam, bam. The torch is going to go where they're, well, the enchanting table is going to go where the torch is. So it currently goes to 18. $22. Now normally what I would do is I would have it mirrored right here, but I think I'm just going to do that. Oh, that didn't do it right. Oh, the torch is blocking the last bookcase, right? There we go. Okay, so that's set up for 30. That's good. It's a little bit cramped, but I'll get used to it. And then we'll go ahead and put some glass in here, which I do not have at the moment. Alright, as for this space, I have no idea what's going to go there for now. I could probably go ahead and just craft up some SHADOWCRAFT bookshelves and use that for storage. Okay, what else do I have? I have... I have a brewing stand. So I think we'll go ahead and we'll do that on the wall over here. We'll have a little brewing stand set up. It's so majestic, just sitting there on the creeper block. Alright, so we are actually going to go upstairs real quick, because I want to set something up. I forgot my saw, darn it. Okay, well, I'll worry about that later. Oop. No, I'm going to have to saw it up. I need to... Alright, so basically what I want to do is I want to have a little water source here without having to do an infinite spring, because it will take up too much space. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a gutter right here with pipe that's coming down through this wall. I'm going to come back through here at one point and cover this up with microblocks. I love me some microblocks. Alright, so we're just going to pop through here. That was not the smartest thing I've done. Okay. If I break this, does this get exposed? No, good, okay. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and put the gutter right here. Put that there for now. As much as I hate to do it, we're going to be using cobblestone. Okay, so water. There we go. Okay, speaking of filling that in later, I went ahead and just did it now. So the reason I have this gutter here is it will allow me to fill up these water bottles I have just with a single click. And I should have another bottle here somewhere. Oh, that's a neat trick. Okay. Oh, there they go. I don't know why they didn't want to show up so quickly. But anyway, I'll be able to just go ahead and fill them up like that. Let's get a little wart. There we go. So I'll be able to just fill up the bottles here, and I think I'll probably keep like a crate or something over here just to keep stocked on bottles and stuff. Maybe sand or glass. Oh, I do have some glass. Let's go ahead and fill this up. Alright. And for now, we do need some torches in here, because I don't want to turn this into a spawning area. I want to turn the room up top here into a spawning area. What I'm thinking of doing is I would like to get a Mine Factory Reloaded, Auto Enchanter, and an Auto Disenchanter up here. And to run those, I'm actually going to need mob essence, which means I'm going to need a farm. And I'm actually thinking that the room right above here and the top of the tower would make a good spot for a mob farm. It could easily work in a grinder to the side here. Probably the most difficult thing that I have to deal with is I need to actually get a source of power to run the entire thing, but I'm not too terribly worried about that. I know I can get something working fairly well. What's really going to matter is what kind of monsters do I want to go after. Thanks to Java, I have a relatively easy way of moving spawners using the, let's pull up Java real quick. I believe it's the Diamond Dolly. Yeah, I think you can use this to move spawners, which I'm definitely going to be taking advantage of. And thanks to the myriad amounts of roguelike dungeons and stuff, not to mention that Nether Fortress that's fairly near to me, I might have some pretty good options of things to do. Just like straight off the bat, I know I can get tons of skeletons and zombie ones pretty easy, though I think a blaze spawner might be the thing I'm looking for. I do need to make sure though, if I do that, that I close this area off. I don't want them escaping this. For now though, we're just going to go ahead and come right down here. We'll worry about getting the pillar filled back in when that's all set up. And I think the way I want to do this actually is I want to replace these blocks with micro blocks so that I can actually run stuff. Run like a jacketed, God, what's it called? It is the freestanding one that you could run between stuff. Yeah, it's not the pipe jacket, but it's the framed. It's the framed alloy wire. Run the framed alloy wire over there, down this way, so that I can control it on-off. However, for up here right now, I think that's pretty much all that I'm going to do. I still need to get some tests up here and a little bit of storage stuff that is specific to potion making and to magic. Like, I should have like a ready supply of books up here. That's for the heck of it, first enchantment. Wow. Okay, I'll take that. That was the first enchant of the pack. It only took to episode, what is this, 15? Yeah. Oh well. Alright, so I would like to do a little bit more stuff in the tower here, but really this episode's going on kind of long. Rather than get started on another big project in here, we're just going to go ahead and call this episode at this point. And then when we come back on Monday, we're going to be actually setting up the mob farm at the top of the tower here. That includes getting the spawner, moving it, making the machine, setting them up, creating a liquid mob essence storage area, and creating a way to power the grinder and the auto enchanter and disenchanter. So it's got a good bit of stuff that needs to be done yet. Beyond that, you can look forward to next week. We'll be setting up the actual grinders for the factory we have going back there. And I will also have to finally get started on some of the walls and stuff, because I need to be able to have this as a safe place to work at night. And right now it's not. This is the exact opposite of safe, actually. This is a death trap. Most of my stuff starts as a death trap, actually. Let's not dwell on that, though. Anyway, I want to go ahead and thank you for watching this episode of SHADOWCRAFT. If you have any questions or comments, please leave a message below. And as always, have a good day. And in this case, have a good weekend as well.